Alrighty, how's it going? Oh, I'm sorry, did I interrupt that? I like reading the comments section, especially when some guys like to throw in some funny stuff. Throw in some funny stuff. Someone asked me, I forget the name, but he's a regular on this channel. If my wife is worried, or if my wife knows how to watch a lot of these Japanese women videos, and I'm starting to suspect that she does. I may or may not be living in the shed in the near future. If you see me living in the shed, or if you see some shed videos, it's because of that. And you know what? And I only have myself to blame. That's right. That's right. Okay. All right. Here we're gonna be talking about Aldious. Okay, a really cool band. I'm really enjoying that band. We're gonna be doing an Aldious review of Dazed and Confused. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Dazed and Delight. Dazed and Delight. We're also going to be talking about Audious's recent happenings of Christmas. We'll probably start with that. Then do the review. And then do react to this Audious Origins video. It's only like 4 minutes long, so it's probably missing a lot of information. I don't know how you do an Audious Origins video in under 4 minutes. But JP Rock Metal World did it. So we'll see if he needs to make an addendum or anything like that. Hey, how's it going? Heavy metal is the law. How are you doing, man? Thank you for watching this audio stream. By the way, I will be I am committed to making a consistent stream schedule. I just need to figure some things out. But I think we could. You might say, "Oh, you've been pretty consistent," but yeah, it's. I don't know. I don't feel it. I don't feel it. Anyway, with that said, let's go to get. Oh, actually, before we get started, before we get into all that here, let's do this. This is a baby metal meme, so there is that. I guess we're gonna start off with that here. It's not really a meme. It's more of a question, I guess. Let me put it on the screen here. I mean, how many of you are fans of baby metal? So what baby metal song is this? Okay, that's the game we're playing. What song is this? What song does this image illustrate? Or the lyrics leave you depressed. You feel depressed when you think about the lyrics. But the beat brings you to a happy place. What baby metal song is that for you? I suppose you could say "Give Me Chocolate" if you think about it. I mean, the chocolate's not good for you. I'm sure you can put on weight, maybe get you closer to diabetes. But the beat is pretty good, right? Or you might be thinking something more serious, like "No Rain, No Rainbow." But the beat in "No Rain, No Rainbow" does it bring you to a good place? Does it? No Rain, No Rainbow does have a really sweet solo in it. It does build up to something very beautiful. I mean, the whole song's beautiful, but you know what I'm saying. I think Monochrome, given what the lyrics are about, like the subject matter, trying to make sense of being nuked is a pretty grim situation lyrically, right? But the beat is really good. That melody, it sticks with you. But I think what this image is really illustrating is Onodori Daisukusen. As a father, that song is poison. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Okay, as a father, if I heard my daughter talk about me and talk to me as if I'm just an ATM, I'd be really sad. I'd be really, really sad. Okay? Heartbroken. And realize that I live in a system that I'm just trapped in. Oh. But shout out to, I guess, Fabby Metal for posting this here. That's how I saw it on X. So there is that. Cool, cool, cool. All right. With that said, now I think we could begin our Audious journey. So as we do this, let me put the Audious on the screen here. There you go. Bam. I think this works. Okay. Oh, wait, that's right. I said we're going to talk about their recent tweets first, right? That makes sense in the spirit of Christmas. Past Christmas, post-Christmas, I should say. Let's do that. Well, by the way, I want to say, last night's stream, I was pretty hammered. Now, some say I sound drunk all the time. It's just the way I talk. Like, I talk very slow and loud. Like, my cadence is like that of the quartering. You probably know that guy. He puts out 4 or 5 videos a day. I stopped watching him. Okay? Because from the thumbnails and from the titles, I already know what he's going to talk about. And what he's going to say. It's like, okay. But yeah, I was pretty hammered last night. And I'm glad no one took the offer to make me drink this. I'm glad, because I probably would have puked. Okay? I just want to say that. Last night, the liquor Lone Star was driving the show. Here we have, I've been water all day. You probably don't believe me, which I understand. No, there was a Tecate. I was filming a video, and that video may or may not be released. It's pretty embarrassing. I went maybe too far in that reaction. No half measures. When you see that video, you'll know why. You might be curious. It is a reaction to a warning, the warning song, and that's all I can say. If it does get released, it'll be released as a Patreon only video at first, because I don't think they'll laugh at me. The video is meant to be laughed at. All right. Let's go and do this. All right, so Audious had a pretty good Christmas. I did not notice that at first. Shame on me. Okay. I'm really liking this band, you know? They're like the band that keeps on giving. They're very talented. But they're kind of like under the radar. They're not as known as Love Bites, but I think I say they're not as known as Love Bites, but in a way I think they are, though. I think they're more known. That makes sense. Like, they've been around longer. They kind of have like a legacy to them. They've been pretty consistent, though there have been some lineup changes, but for the most part, pretty steady. All right, what do you think? That's a fair assessment? Was that right? They used to be huge in Japan. Well, you know, they'll I'll say they'll get back. They'll get back there. It's hard to get back there, right? You have to find the right people, and you have to have stability. Like, in order to really, to tour like that, if you want to do that, touring overseas is expensive, guys. That is really expensive. They might be better off touring in Japan and recouping their money, just trying to build up. And because once you start flying out, it gets pricey real fast. All right, so let's translate this. Yesterday's Audious Christmas version, the senior reindeer has hair on its face, which is amazing. We'll talk about the reindeer. I wonder what everyone is doing for Christmas. We just lined up and bought chicken and champagne. Fried chicken and champagne sounds good. I could go with that. A bucket of fried chicken sounds good to me anytime. Everyone, whether you are at work or vacation, please have fun. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas indeed. Merry Christmas indeed. And there you have now, I'm not as familiar with this band as, let's say, Love Bites, so it may be Toki, Marina, and Sawa, right? I think so. I think that's it. I think that's it. For a little while, I was getting Yoshi and Toki confused. That was happening for a little bit. But here you have Toki and Yoshi together. Yoshi would be the one wearing the reindeer. Well, the Rudolph. I guess they're both they both have antlers, right? But one's more. Okay. You see what's going on here? Okay. One's a freaking reindeer. Where's this image at? This one right here, where she's pouting. It looks like she's pouting. Oh, cheer up there. Cheer up. I mean, if you saw her in the flesh, wouldn't you be like, oh, cheer up, and just kind of like brush her cheek a little bit, you know, just cheer up. Come on, it's not that bad. It's not. Do you need a tissue? Yeah, we know you're wearing the reindeer costume. I know it's ridiculous. It's cute though. Make it work. Lean into it more. Hey, I tell you what, you're not leaning into it enough. Put the red on your nose. Put a red light on your nose, Yoshi. I don't know if she's gonna ever listen to what some random drunk on YouTube says. Though I've been drinking water all day. By water, I mean moonshine. Hey, Marina. Wait, that's not Marina. Hey, Yoshi. If you're gonna go reindeer, you got to put the red light on your nose. You got to put the red light on your nose, Yoshi. Yeah. Don't frown. Oh no, that's not even a frown. That's like a little embarrassed smile there. Look at that. Oh. But cool photo. Let's make this bigger, guys. Let's make this bigger. Cool photo. Do you know everyone in that photo? I know I said the names already. They have what's her name? Maki. Am I saying her name right? Oh man, the singer. But she's not permanent, right? She's kind of like a guest singer. She does her own thing too. Maki Oyama, is that right? Probably not saying her last name right. Probably saying none of this right. You know, honestly, guys, when I do these streams and talk about these bands, I am anticipating a grade of an F. Okay. But you guys are generous and say I'm doing a decent job. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. Maki Oyama. Oh, hey, look at that. Look at that. All right. You don't ever hear about them as much as others. Yeah, that's right. You don't ever really hear about Aldious as much. I'm starting to do more album reviews on this channel, and I'm starting with a band that used to be well known and now is kind of like under the radar. Look at that. I mean, what, am I going to start doing baby metal album reviews? You already know I like them. It's like I thought about doing like Love Bites album reviews, but it's like, well, I mean, what's the surprise there? Be like, well, this is a good album, guys. Well, I suppose it'd be something good to do. Here's Marina, and it's cool to see Marina here. I know she's gonna be leaving due to health issues, which I know she chose to put it out there. I don't really want to repeat it. It's kind of personal. You think about it, like the very particulars of the health issue. So if you know about it, you can go read it yourself. It's just not my thing to just dwell on that, really. She's gonna be leaving, and it's hopefully just temporary. But temporary, it could take some time. Temporary could be a good while. It could be a good while. Okay, all right. She has to take care of some stuff, but she looks great here. I'm hoping she's feeling okay there. That smile is pretty convincing, so there's that. It looks like she's around good people that she likes. It probably helps keep her going. Okay, that's what they do. Like these ladies, they always look like very, very happy. Okay, so that's cool. That's cool. Any Audious fans here? Probably all Audious fans watching this, right? I mean, why would you watch an Audious stream if you're not a fan of Audious, right? What's your favorite song? You got a top 10 list? I don't have a top 10 list, but you might. I don't have a top 10 list yet, and I say that because as far as album reviews go, I think I'm on their fourth album. Yeah, Dazed and Delight would be their fourth album, right? Their fourth studio album. I say it like it's a question. The first two I did, that's when they had their original singer. Then I did their third album, which I like that one too. Now we're on their fourth album, Dazed and Delight. Not Dazed and Confused, like I said earlier, but Dazed and Delight. Okay. And yeah, we're gonna start getting into this here. So if there's any other questions or comments about the photos we saw about the Christmas stuff, let's go ahead and do that now. There's like a 15-second delay with YouTube Live, and then we'll get into the album review. And one thing I'll do here, what I can, is I can listen to the music in the moment. Well, like on a different channel, so you guys won't be able to hear it for like, the live stream purposes. But that way I can, in case I forgot particular things I wanted to say about the song, I can be reminded. In fact, let me go ahead and take care of that mixer right now. All right. I'm going to play this audio, and y'all shouldn't be able to hear it. Where is it at? This one right here. If I play this song, you probably shouldn't hear it. Yeah, I don't think you'd be hearing that. According to the mixer, it is not going to that channel, so you shouldn't hear that at all. Okay. In fact, let me check OBS. I don't know if it even would show up there. Yeah, it's not registering on OBS. Okay, cool. We did it right. Alrighty, let's get started here. Are you ready? Are you ready to go? I'm ready. Not sure if you ever made top 10 Audious song, but pretty sure they won't be all Reno era. Well, I'm sure about that too, because there's songs on the first two albums that I really, really enjoy that would definitely be top 10. And that is not Reno era. And I'll say this too. There's people that would describe Audious as more like a hard rock band and not a heavy metal band. And I can kind of see what they're talking about, especially with this album that we're talking about here today, Dazed and Delight. See, the first albums sounded pretty metal, but something kind of happens. I'm not sure what it is, but something kind of happened with this album. And I mean, there's a difference in tone, especially with the drums. And I didn't care for it. I did not care for the tone of the drums of this album. It reminded me of like the drum sound in Metallica's Saint Anger. That like where the drums kind of sound like she's hitting on cans or something. Okay, just tin cans. But with that said, but the drummer is very competent. The drummer is really good. Aruto. Okay, so even though I didn't like the tone, the complexity of it was very noticeable. Okay, and I did enjoy that. And I listened to this several times. Okay, riding around, sitting on the back porch, just soaking in everything I can about this album to really get my feelings right, because I don't know about you, I'm sure it's the same. You may listen to a song the first time and not really care for it, but it may be because you're like not really paying attention to it. Maybe you're already frustrated by something else. Maybe it's like a deadline you're rushing, or maybe you're doing something else that's kind of distracting you. So you're not really paying any mind to it. You know, you might not be in the mood for it. So, no, I listen to it a lot. So yeah, I could say that even though I noticed that the drumming is very dynamic, and I will say it's extremely dynamic. Like the drumming is really good in this album, but the tone of it, I just don't care for. The bass and drum chemistry in this album is really good. In fact, it's really bass and drum heavy. There's a lot of that there. There's a lot of songs that like feature the bass prominently. And that's a good you know, like if you've been following this channel, you know I like the bass to be included. Dude, I'm gonna make sure I keep an eye on the chat too. What are you guys saying? There was a much difference. There was such a difference between Rami and Reno that it really makes two different eras of the band. Yeah, I could see that. Okay, now straight off the bat, Butterfly Effect. Oh, actually, a few other things before we get into the individual songs here. So I noticed that this album, according to Wikipedia, okay, was like the lowest ranked album for Aldious. Like it was like number 20 in Japan, Oricon, and Billboard Japan is ranked 19. So it kind of seems like that album that well, it is kind of like a slump, right? I'll describe it like that. I'll frame it like that, with also following that up by saying it's not a bad album though. Like I listened to all this, like I said, many times, and there's songs here that are really good. Butterfly Effect is a pretty good opener. I like it. It has a cool intro with drums and guitar exchange. It's really cool. Reno's voice is really nice in this song. I like how she will hold on to notes and kind of like let it stretch over the guitar phrasing and the drumming and the bass and all that. The drum fills are very impressive. The bass line was really good. And just slick guitar action and nice solo work. There was even a drum and bass solo, or a drum and bass section, I should say. And let me tell you something. When I rate or when I review an album, for me it's like I just want to. Sure, I know I did compare it to a little bit to other albums and stuff by the rating and all that, but I really just want to look at this album by itself and be like, okay, how many songs on this album are garbage songs? How many songs on this album are really good? Okay, how many are like in between? So how many would I never skip? How many would I skip sometimes? How many would I always skip? If I would never skip, that's a point. If I sometimes skip, half a point. And then if I would skip, 0 points. So the most this album can make is like, let's see, there's like 12 songs on this album. A perfect score would be 12 out of 12. So it's not perfect. So it doesn't have that. I can tell you that much. But Butterfly Effect is a song I definitely would not skip. Okay? All right? That's a cool song. I like it. Now, song 2. I called it song 2. Why did I call it song? I think song 2 is in Japanese, so I didn't know what it was. Is that right? Yeah, song 2 is in Japanese, so I didn't know what this was. We could translate it right now. Someone might already have the translation. Where's my DeepL? I did write something on this notepad. Oh, chandelier? Okay, chandelier. So Chandelier, I wrote very cool opening riff, and it does have a very cool opening riff. It's gonna play in the background. And even on this, I put a sad face next to the drum sound, because in this song the drum sound is really noticeable for me. But with that said, the arrangement was not bad. The arrangement was very competent. It was well composed, like put together and stuff. This song, the way it started, was kind of chill, very chill. And I was going to be like sometimes skip. But there was something in this song that won me over. And it had to do with the bass solo. There was a cool solo, guitar-wise. And then there was even a bass solo in this. Which that won me over to... who wouldn't skip? So that's good. That's good. So far, we're like... doing pretty good here. Then we have Imagination, number 3. That song there. Really good drum intro. Just hammering on the snares. Just dishing out some... It's like Aruto's dishing out some ass kicking on the drums, okay? In this song, the chorus really pops, I think. It really shines here. There's some nice vocal layering going on with the riff and drum action. There's even a cool breakdown in this song, which I thought was really cool. In the solo... this is the one where in the solo, it had kind of like this gothic sort of sound to it. It was like a minor key or something. But it... video game reference, the solo work in this song, it kind of reminded me of that of like Castlevania or something. It would definitely be fitting for that, like the clock tower stage, if you know what I'm talking about. So Imagination is another song I definitely would not skip on this album. So far, so good. Number 4 is the jazz song. Number 4 is like this jazz. It has a jazz beat and bass thing going on. I don't know what number 4 is called. What is number 4 called? It's in Japanese, I think. Yeah, it's in Japanese. So, do you know what number 4 is? Who does number 4 work for? That doesn't really work here. I could have used that for number 2. I asked the chat, but you know what? I'm already doing it. Enchanted Parade. I would have never guessed. If you would put a gun to my head, like, guess what that song is? I'd be like, well, I'm dead. I'm already a dead man. Thank you, Repo Bob. Enchanted Parade. So this one is a wild card. Okay. There's a jazz beat and bass dynamic, which it's pretty convincing. I didn't know the band had it in them. I had no idea that they could pull off a swing sound. It was definitely that. It's not a boring song. It's not a bad song, but you might not be in the mood for it. You might not really feel it. So you might skip it. I almost don't even want to count it. Because it's like, well, okay. But it's there. Gonna count it. It's on the album. Alright, not gonna be like that. I wrote something about the bridge. Oh yeah, the bridge is really good in this song. Let me listen to this in the background. Yeah, that drum and bass is so cool in this song. Like, Aruto and Sawa really play well off each other. And it has like a nice, catchy melody. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is the song with a very trippy bridge. That's right. And I say trippy, I mean like, if you've never done shrooms before, or DMT, listen to the song around 1 minute and 44 seconds, and you're going to hear what it feels like to be on that stuff. Okay, I've never done DMT before. I don't know about shrooms. I mean, I've only been to the Mushroom Kingdom a couple of times. I don't know. I thought I was playing Mario. Actually, I do have a story about that. I was playing dominoes with the neighbors on a white table that was dirty, right? It's a dirty table. It's not even white. It's kind of like a off color. It has dirt everywhere. It's a table that sits in a garage. Okay, it's dirty. But that night when I stared at the table, I was supposed to be counting the dominoes and dots on the dominoes, right? I couldn't do that. I couldn't function. Instead, I was looking at the table, and I swear to God, I was watching the movie Star Wars, like the Return of the oh my God, Revenge of the Empire, Empire Strikes Back, Empire Strikes Back. You know, with the Hoth and all that, Hoth scene. I was watching that on the table. If that makes any sense, it probably doesn't make any sense. That's why you should never eat mushrooms. Okay. Let me be the reason why you should never do that. You'll start seeing movies and tables. All right. So number 4, how do I feel about it? It's really good. I might not really be in the mood though. I mean, that's the thing. I'm gonna sometimes skip this song. Okay, I just am. So I'm gonna give it. I'll just give it like a half point or whatever. Okay. So, Puffy Eyes. Number 5 is Puffy Eyes. I wrote Godsmack Cross Audius. Do you know why I wrote that? Okay, I can't play much of this because of YouTube, but I'm gonna play part of this here, and this sounds like a beat. It sounds like a riff. This sounds like something, and I'm not saying thievery or anything like that. I think it's just coincidence. Okay, it's that rock beat that you'd expect. Okay, it's the rock beat that kind of comes with it like a kick-ass mentality. It's like I just want to kick ass or take names, a kick ass sort of song there. Puffy Eyes. Let's listen to this. I'm gonna make it to where you can hear it. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Ready? And it kind of has that sound, the kind of Godsmack sound, huh? All right, that's all I could really show. That's all I could really show there. Okay, but that's not a dismissal. Okay, that's not me hating it. I'm glad they only have one song like this, because they only need one song like this on this album. Because you have too much of that, then it kind of becomes like kind of stale. Yeah, it is bass focus. The guitar riff, it's loud, it's bold, it's a nice kick-ass riff. It is slow in its delivery, but it's just, there's some weight to it. I like that. It is like it's just it's a riff. It's a song that would pair well with like just a scene of ass kicking, just good old American ass kicking, if that makes sense. I'm thinking like action scenes or Duke Nukem or something. Okay. Oh, I'll tell you what. This is like Puffy Eyes is like you're riding on a Harley. Okay, a very loud, slow, but you're cruising. It's a cruiser song, if that makes sense. As the studio does no justice for Aldious. Well, that's all I can really judge on this. I mean, these are studio versions. When we get into the live stuff, maybe things change. So, Puffy Eyes is, I would not skip. Number 6, Repo Bob says it's going to be Windflower. All right, Windflower. Sounds like a Mario power-up. Bass intro, and there's some slapping going on in this. Already got my eye, or my ear, I should say. Yeah, I'm listening to it now. The little bass action going on here. Obviously, I thought Gotrek spin. I know you guys can't hear it. I can hear it. But I like the stop and go action between the drum and guitar. Really cool. I thought that was cool. There's like these. I wrote keyboard chimes. There's like these weird keyboard effects. Let me hear this again. I gotta listen to this again. Let me see what that note is about. Hold on. I do. The voice is haunting, as her voice can be. Yeah, Reno's voice is kind of like what's kind of soft. There is a sweetness to it, but there's actually more like this chilling effect, right? I could make it to where you guys can hear it a little bit. Okay, play it again. Ready? Yeah, I like the stop and go with the drums. I like that. That's pretty cool. Now the keyboard effects. Let me see. I'm trying to think. I don't see. I mean, listen to it. Was that an effect on the guitar? Okay. Oh, it has a really nice. Okay, there's a nice bass solo over here in this song. Let's get it to where you guys can hear it. I'm gonna make it to where you guys can hear it right now. Let's go back a little bit. You guys got to hear this. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, pause. And again. Okay. You got the idea. You got the idea. Or a little bit more. Let's go a little bit more. Yeah. Pretty cool, pretty cool. You know, that's the sort of stuff I kind of like there. I like hearing that. And then it just explodes. It just explodes. And the guitars just come back in full force. Yeah, I like that a lot. I'm not sure what the keyboard chimes was about, though. Yeah, there's a nice groove and flow, bass solo. A nice double bass drum action. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, I definitely would not skip Windflower. Let's see. Alan has a 612. I have a 512, or actually a 5.5, because I sometimes would skip the jazzy song. I don't know. I may or may not. I'm just being honest. Number 7, you got Red Strings. This is also one that was in Japanese, right? Oh no, it's not Japanese. I wrote Red Stings at first because for some reason I did not see the R there. I guess dyslexia or something. I don't know. Hell if I know. But yeah, it's Red Strings. This is okay. This song I really enjoyed. Nice bright guitar with bass flowing, and then there's like this. It just hits. There's a focus on the vocals in this song. I wrote The Pillows. I think that's the name of that other Japanese band, right? FLCL, the band that did the songs for that anime, right? Am I thinking of a different band? There's a different sound to this song. It's kind of more like it's more. Let's hear it again. Let's press the play button. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The bright guitar tone coming in. It kind of sounds like it fits like a teen movie. Like a high school movie or high school drama. A nice bass. Oh, I like how the bass kind of goes in there. It fills it in. It's nice. Almost kind of has like a 90s vibe to it. Yeah, pretty cool, but definitely far from metal, right? Definitely far from the previous albums. But like I said, I'm just comparing this on its surface here. I wrote Foo Fighters as well. Um, the solo in the song is really good. I like that as well. And surprising, you might be surprised to hear this. I would not skip this song. I would listen to this. Would not skip. So look at that. Look at that. That was an encore song for the tour. Lots of crying. Oh, it sounds like an encore song. It sounds like the song you'd play at the end of the show. Yeah, it just has that tone to it. Number 8. Number 8 is powerful. Oh wait. Heavy Metal says The Other World. Oh, you're jumping ahead. You're jumping ahead, man. We got to get to that. First, we have number 8, I Don't Like Me. And this song is a powerful ballad. Extremely powerful. Like, it hits you pretty hard. Like, first, let me say, I do enjoy that they will sing some parts in English. Like, I Don't Like Me. I Don't Like Me. Even though I don't understand everything because there's a lot of Japanese, I get the vibe of the song. And when she's singing in that chorus, it's like, oh man, I feel it. Oh, it grips you. It really does. Nice piano ballad. And with there being some piano in it, and being that Miyako is close to Aldious, let me ask heavy metal is the law. He may know. Who wrote the piano piece for this? Who wrote it? Who? I'm curious if you know. I don't know. I don't know who it was. It'd be cool if it was someone we all knew behind the scenes. That'd be kind of cool. I'm just saying. But it's a sweet, soft, sweet, soft, gentle voice wrote there as far as Reno goes in this song. Really good. Oh, and the chorus, very haunting chorus there. It sticks with you. It kind of, like, you feel it. So yeah, number 8. I would not skip this. Now I say that. Oh, am I always in the mood? Let's be honest. Am I always in the mood for like a ballad like this? Not. I'd let it play. I'd let it play. Yeah, I'd let it play. It's some Miyako on that one. Okay, didn't she write the words and the music? Who? Reno? She might have. I have no idea. Oh, Reno wrote that. Oh, sweet. Oh, cool. That's very cool. I like that. There's a double acoustic version. I did not know. I'm learning so much. Now we're on the song that's like mind blowing. Okay. Number 9, The Breeze at Dawn. Holy crap. Let's play part of this together, shall we? This song is insane. Like, I was like, am I listening to Aldious? What's going on here? This sounds so different. It's so like big and atmospheric. It's like apocalyptic. Okay? There's very strong apocalyptic vibes going on in this song. They kind of seem like it come out from nowhere. Very fitting. But the whole song has that tone to it. I mean, when I say coming out from nowhere, all the songs leading up had nothing like this. This is... But we're going to play a little bit of it if we can. Play just like a middle part. Yeah. Okay, let's play that again. So you have some heavy drumming going on. You have Reno's haunting voice, like up to the next degree. Okay, it's like there was a dial to her voice. She's like, you know what? Let's make it linger. Let's make it really sound like you're listening to like spirits trying to cross through from the other side. Okay? Alright, we're gonna pause for copyright reasons. We're gonna pause one more time and then we're gonna play it. This sounds like Necronomidal. Is that the name? Necronomidal. You know what I'm talking about. The alt pop group, alt J-pop group that is really dark. They're not really a thing anymore. Now I think it's just one solo artist now. But it's like that. It's like this doomsday sort of sound to it. Very, very creepy. Very creepy. Very creepy. I don't know, guys. A Breeze at Dawn, is that... Am I crazy here? Is this not a haunting song? Do y'all agree? Y'all disagree? Y'all let me know. I was just blown away by this. Yeah, this sounds like I wrote Final Days music. This sounds like Final Days music. Like the dark days after like the world's been destroyed and now you're living in the ruins of it all. Video game reference? Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 6. Final Fantasy 6. Let's play it again. Yeah, Final Fantasy 6. When you're in the way, when the world's been destroyed. Okay. Let's see. And Breeze of Dawn is definitely... I would not skip this song. Then we have Dominator. Okay, Dominator is my favorite. Dominator, hands down. Oh, we have an ad coming up. I'm gonna hit skip ads. I just skipped an ad for you guys. We're on a roll here. Dominator. I knew about this song before I knew about this album. When I started doing reactions, I think I reacted to Aldious' Dominator. Really cool song. Really liked it. I love the intensity. Love the drums, the guitar. Everything sounded great in that song. So when I saw that this song was on this album, I was like, oh man, I already know. The intensity, the energy, really good. Nice, vicious, slick guitar action. Really cool, man. There's even a bass solo, and it builds up for a cool, nasty guitar solo. So favorite on the album. Definitely wouldn't skip, but definitely would probably go right to that song there. Then we have number 11. Megalomaniac. It's okay. I say it like that. Because I even wrote it's okay, and then I put a check over it because something happens in the song that kind of changed my mind about it. Like the beginning of it. Let me listen to it again. Yeah, there's a part like at the beginning of it, and I think in the chorus too. It's like it didn't really flow for me. I didn't really get it, but there's... I might be the outlier here. You might flat out disagree. You might think Megalomaniac is awesome, but I did write down, wow, fast guitar solo. Like the guitar solo was extremely fast, and there was a really cool bass breakdown. There are some things I do like about the song. Like Reno's singing fast, like it's like rapid in this song. Let's see if we can get to the bass breakdown. Oh, okay, we're at the breakdown part. Okay, this is the part. When I heard this and the guitar solo, that's when I was like, okay, this is not a skippable song. This is a song you'd listen to. So that's what I mean. Some songs kind of grow on you. Some songs, there might be something you really like about it, whatever. And that's kind of what happened here with Megalomaniac. So that's what I wrote there, and it kind of makes sense now looking at it. So definitely would not skip that song. As far as the guitar solo, let's play it if we can find it. Yeah, you like that? That's good stuff. Pretty cool. Then you have number 12, Otherworld. I didn't write any notes for Otherworld. Oh, Otherworld. I was like, it kind of has the energy of like Dominator and a little bit of Megalomaniac, kind of like together. I thought. Let's see. We'll play only parts of this because we are streaming live. We're gonna pause here. Okay. So you guys said that Toki wrote Toki and Reno as a Megalomaniac collab? Okay, the drumming's really cool. I like what's going on there. Not, the tone kind of grew on me. I'll say that. But the Otherworld is one. That's it. Let's listen to some more. Yeah. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Dominator and Megalomaniac a bit. But if I wanted to listen to them, I have Dominator and Megalomaniac. It's okay. It's an okay closer. I don't think it hits as well as like Butterfly Effect, but maybe I need to listen to it some more. It's catchy. It's not a bad song. So what does it lead us? That leads us to really, Otherworld would be like sometimes skip. So that's pretty much, well, if I could do math here, that'll lead us to like 11 out of 12. I mean, the scoring there is pretty good. I mean, it's a good album. It's not bad. Now, like by itself, if you compare it to its songs, it's not a bad album. Now, if you compare it to other Aldious albums, that's where it might be like, well, okay. There's some other tracks though, like these songs are okay, but there's other albums that have some other songs that are much better. It depends on what you're looking for. Now, I Don't Like Me is a really good ballad. I think I've not listened to, so far I'm 4 albums in, right? So I don't know what's coming up next. But as far as ballads go, I Don't Like Me is like top for Aldious. There were some ballads on the previous albums. I wrote them down. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go through my notes. I got a spiral of notes over here of this group here. Man, I might look like if I die and they go and look through my stuff, they think I'm a crazy person over here. Let's see. Can I find my notes of my previous reactions? I don't know if I'm going to be able to find them. I remembered. Oh, my memory sucks. So I'm not going to go based on memory at all. The moment I go based on memory, I'll just throw that in the trash. One reason why I don't make a lot of Biden jokes is because my memory is pretty bad too. And I'm only 40. Shit. At 50, I will be a meat puppet. At 50, if I'm still doing this, I guarantee you someone has their fist up my ass and making my mouth talk. What? That'd be disgusting. White Crow? Raise your fists? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I found it. I found it here. Found it here. Oh, what's this song called? Chrysanthemum? That song? Piano ballad? Beautiful. It kind of builds up. And it gets hard and heavy. Ballad. Okay. Yeah, so like they do have other good ballads, but I think I Don't Like Me hits me more because the English, there is that. I can identify with it more. It's easy for me to immediately understand what the song is about. I don't have to just rely on what I think the music is trying to tell me. So, yeah. But what do y'all think about that? Let me take a look at the chat real fast and see what you guys think. I mean, how does this album compare to the other Aldious albums? I had to tell my daughter to hold on. 11 out of 12. How dare you? Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I see some people don't like solos, and they are wrong. I agree. Some solos can kind of go on for too long, though. Some, you know. Though I do like it when bands have like competing solos. That's kind of cool. Let's see. There's some good stuff coming up. Oh, okay. Radiant A is completely different from this album. Oh, okay. I have a favorite album from Love Bites, but I can't decide for Aldious. Okay. Yep. Amazing in a different way. Yeah, I can't decide for Aldious. I think Determination and District Zero tie for number 1. Okay. I agree. As a ballad, it's top. As a ballad. Yeah. Okay. All right. So pretty good. I like it. I'm curious what the next album has. I wonder if the drum tone is improved, if they like change it, or maybe it's something that just grows on me. I don't know. But based on this album by itself, I can see how people get that maybe they're not a metal band, maybe they're more of a hard rock band, because this album feels more like feels more hard rock than heavy metal. Like even like their hard songs, what Butterfly Effect, that doesn't sound very hard actually. Dominator, okay, Dominator, okay, it sounds hard, but it's like the one hard song that a hard rock band may have, you know. If you compare this album to like their first two, it's a different tone. Different tone. So if you did that, I could see why it did not rank as high. It was like, oh man, they sold out, man. No, not like that. Look, if we're gonna compare Aldious to Metallica, okay, Metallica had their Load and Reload albums, which I thought were just garbage. Okay, a lot of Metallica fans did, right? That was their sellout days, right? If this is Audious's, like they're drifting from their sound, they're selling. I'm not accusing them of selling out, but you know what I'm saying. It's pretty good though. It's not a bad album. Like these songs are good. So I like that. You could just throw that comparison away. Okay. Last thing we're going to do is we check out the Aldious Origins. Okay. Now, This is a 4-minute video, 3-minute and 20-second video. The history of Aldious. This can't be right. It's only 3 minutes and 20 seconds. You tell me if it's wrong. Okay. All right. Let's get here. Get ready. Are y'all ready? Yeah, Deep Exceed is really cool. I like that album. All right, so the guy should be coming up pretty soon and narrating about this. Aldious has been more consistent than Metallica. Yeah. From what I've heard, yeah.
Hi everyone, welcome back again to GP Rock Metal Works. This video is about Japanese
About that comparison, this is a live in the moment stream, you know. No script here. Sometimes things come to mind and they're just dumb, and you realize how dumb they are. You're like, well, I can't turn back time. I can't wear assless chaps and be like Sheer and turn back time. Is that what I have to do? Do you guys want me to do that? I don't think you do. But if that's the time machine. Anyway.
female heavy metal band Aldious.
Adios. Okay. Is that how it's put? Is it Audios or Adios? Is it supposed to be Adios? Like Spanish? Adios. Like that?
Aldious is Japanese heavy metal
I like their look too. Their look is really cool.
band from Osaka, formed in 2008 by guitarist Yoshi and vocalist Rami.
Okay, is that true? Is that true, guys? From Osaka, I know that's true.
Band from Osaka, formed in 2008.
In 2008, yes.
By guitarist Yoshi and vocalist Rami. A stabilized lineup including guitarist Toki, bassist Sawa, and drummer Aruto was established by.
Okay, so far I know this much. So far it's good, right?
2010. Rami announced he was leaving the group on June 2012, and new vocalist Rino joined Aldious just 1 month later. And this is the history of Aldious.
All right, so we're like actually about a minute in already. Now he's gonna get more into the history. Is there not really that much history to this band?
Aldious was formed in Osaka in June 28 when guitarist and leader Yoshi teamed up with vocalist Rami.
Okay.
The name Aldious was created by Rami, shortening the phrase Ultimate Melodious.
Okay, he got that. Ultimate Melodious. Okay.
In November, they took part in the compilation album Red Hot Burning Hell Volume 16, soon after which guitarist Ruki and bassist Sawa left. In January 29, Toki and Kaze joined as guitarist and bassist respectively. Kaze left in December and drummer Aruto joined in January 2010. Much saw the return of Sawa on bass end. Around this time, Aldious formed their own record label.
They had their own record label for a little bit. Wait, let's back up.
Of Sawa on bass end. Around this time, Aldious formed their own record label, Bright Star Records. On June 29, 2012, it was announced that vocalist and co-founder Rami was leaving Aldious due to health concerns.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, she did leave. It was 2012? Yeah, that sounds about right.
She had informed the other members of her condition the previous year, but finally offered to leave as she felt she was hindering the band activities. A month later, Rino was announced as Aldious'
okay, that's true.
new singer on August 3.
By the way, man, I like the combination of like the kind of the cute or elegant look with the metal. Okay, especially when they're headbanging and stuff like that. It's like two things that you don't think would work together, but they do. They do. It's like you're dressed up and you do look pretty, but you are there to rock and be tough and act out and create a scene. It's beautiful. It's why I think some people like to see there's TV shows like this. There's TV shows where you have like all these ladies dressed up and dressed and stuff, and they freak out and they act crazy, start cat fighting with one another. It's crazy stuff. Of course, they're not doing that, but it's like you combine these two things that like you don't think they would go well, but they do. I think it looks cool. Hostess Metal. Yeah, I like that. Hostess Metal. Yeah, Hostess Metal. Pyrotex. I love fire.
In September 2014, Aruto announced she was leaving Aldious and music entirely due to her upcoming marriage. She stayed with the group until the end of November.
I see. I didn't know it was because of some a marriage.
14. Aldious announced the new drummer.
Hey, bros before hoes, man. That even works for chicks. Chicks before dicks. That doesn't really have a ring to it. I mean, it does. Sisters before. I can't think of anything that really rhymes with that. I go with that. Sisters before misters. No, that doesn't make any sense. We'll just continue.
Drummer Marina, stepdaughter of American drummer Terry Pusiu on April
Hey, yeah, you got that. All right, cool.
19, 2015. On November 28, 2018, Rino announced that she would be ending musical activities after consulting a doctor about her patulous eustachian tooth.
Okay, I remember hearing about this way before I started this channel. I knew about Aldious through the song We Are. That's the name of the song. You know which one I'm talking about. And I remember reading that the singer had some like health issue about that. The patulous is something tube, something like the throat or something. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, and I can't read more than anything past the 3rd grade. So I don't know what it is.
She left Aldious after their December
Okay, so but she did leave. Okay.
17 concert at Sutaya Ois. Toki began temporary maternity leave from the group after their June.
Oh, I didn't know about that. So she left temporarily. So she has a baby. She had a baby. She has a kid. Man, these chicks are having metal babies, man. They're gonna be rock stars.
2019 show due to her pregnancy. The remaining days of the tour were performed with guest guitarist Narumi from Desrus. And
Oh, that's cool. Narumi, she was also in Lonesome Blue for a little bit, right? And then she left from them because I think she just kind of wants to do her own thing or something. I don't know. If that's who I think it is, look, I saw that last show of Lonesome Blue, or the last live performance before they announced that they're, that whole thing, and their guitars did not look like she was having a good time. She looked miserable.
Rin officially joined the band as full-time vocalist on August 6. Toki returned to live activities with a performance on March 1, 2020. On June 18, 2021, Aldious announced that Rin had left the band after being hospitalized for depression and...
Whoa, depression and stress. Who's that, Rin? Wait.
21, Aldious announced that Rin had left the band after being hospitalized.
Okay, I don't know much about Rin. I don't know really anything about her. Maybe do I? Repo might have sent me something to react to. I don't know if... But, okay. She left the band and was hospitalized for depression.
And stress. Maki Oyama performed with Aldious as guest vocalist for their rescheduled
Maki Oyama, okay.
Unless tour that started in July and ended in December, with the exception of September 14th, which was performed by just the 4 instrumentalists. And that is the story of...
Wow. So they had some shows where it's just instrumental. They had no, and this is 10 months ago. But Maki Oyama's back with them temporarily, right? And then we have the drummer that's going to be leaving, Marina. Wait, did he get Marina? Did he get the Marina drummer, or was that recent too? Wait, I might have missed something. Did he already talk about? Oh yeah, he already did, huh? He already talked about Aruto leaving because of the marriage. That's right. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, all right. Okay. So, chat, is there anything he missed? What would you say he missed? Narumi left Lonesome Blue because she thought she was becoming an alcoholic. She posted a message on her Instagram account soon after she left. Oh! Well, if she was hanging out with Miho, she probably was. Hey, as a functioning alcoholic, I can identify them, okay? Hey, today was a water day. You could believe that or not, but today was a water day. I like to balance things. To know that I at least can do that. But yeah, any thoughts about the history of Aldious video? Anything missing? That looks about right to me. I want to get a bigger image of this. These members are just, they're great to listen to. Of course, they're great to look at too. Beautiful faces, you know. Feel like they're looking right at me, you know. And I know one of them likes to ride a motorcycle. I have that image. Do I have that image ready to say? Ready to share? I think I did save it somewhere. I think I did. Let's see if I can find that here. One second as I go looking for this. All these folders, and sometimes things just get lost. You know, like, you know how you probably have man piles on your desk? That's kind of how my organizational skills are on this computer. Yeah, I have things in folders are right. But even the sometimes it's like a stack of stuff. Where do I have that? Do I have that on hand, ready to show? Well, that's no good. See, I need to become a better streamer. I need to be like, oh, when I reference something, know exactly where it's at, ready to go. Boom, there you go. But I've other things I have to remember off the top of my head, you know, for like work and stuff. It's like, you only store so much. You know what I'm talking about? You ever feel that way? Ever feel like your memory's like fleeting? Like you're just forgetting things. You're like, man, and you kind of wonder, like, how am I holding it together? Or maybe I really am an alcoholic. Because I'm trying to find this image and I'm just not seeing it anywhere. I know it was like in the Discord. I could. Man, oh man. What are you guys saying? Oh, you got. Hey, look, you got attachment right here. Look at this. One second. Oh yeah, this is what we're talking about. Alrighty, look at this. I just had to make sure it wasn't porn. I don't think Repo Bob would give me porn, not to show on stream anyway. He'd probably share me his favorite stash of porn off stream. That's just being nice though. Okay, yeah. We have someone here, a member of Aldious who is a writer. This is Toki, right? Toki, is that right? Or is that Yoshi and I got it wrong? I think that's Toki from looking from the back. Or did I get this wrong? But yeah, that's definitely what is that there? Looking from the back. Well, it's a Yamaha first off. I don't know. I don't know. But it's chain. Okay. That's cool. Cool little ride. Hey, you know, and she has safety gear on. That's good. Hey, I do ride a Harley, but hey, I do wear safety gear. I wear my helmet and I wear a jacket. I don't want to die. Okay. I mean, I try to be safe. I mean, as a Harley rider, I do drink a beer while riding a bike. It's weird. I don't know how it's possible. No. I do make sure I flick everyone off as I'm passing them by. No. If there is no pink, it is not Toki. It's Yoshi? Okay. It's Yoshi? Okay. Look at that. It's Yoshi. All the gear all the time. That's right. That's right. Hey, I like this jacket I wear in the winter time. It's not protected. It just looks cool. But the other jacket has like the padding and stuff. It had like a liner inside to kind of keep you warm too, but I took that out and I lost it. Don't know where the fuck it's at. So, you know, honestly, I just try to make sure I'm looking out for as everything as I can. You know, Alan knows what I'm talking about. Like you just try to be as observant as possible, and like you just focus. Like I'm not really thinking about anything other than what is on the road in front of me and behind me, and looking for like pockets, and like watching the you know the other cars like their wheels and seeing how they look like they can move and whatever. I don't ride side by side by someone because I'm not, you know, they can just hit me off and be fucked. You know, I don't want to be in a cluster. I want to get out of that as soon as possible. Sometimes it's not possible because you can't split the lanes in Texas. Not supposed to anyway. So like if I am packed in, I try to get out of that as soon as possible, or you know, navigate that situation. Make sure they could see me, or hope they can. But yeah, yeah. So that's cool, man. That's cool. That's cool. We're gonna do like a little stream, a little video about the Japanese metal scene that ride bikes. That'd be cool. Oh, you got a heated vest? Yeah, I don't have a heated vest. But then again, I don't really need to. It doesn't really get that cold here in Texas. And that's why you're still alive, yeah. All right. Well, you know, guys, this has been great. It's been great. We talked about Aldious. We did the album review. And then we talked about the band's origin. We even talked about what they were doing during Christmas. It was cool. It was cool. I enjoyed spending this time with you guys. I hope you enjoyed it as well. A new Hanabi song in 24 days, by the way. Oh, pretty cool. Hanabi, right? And, yeah, man. With that said, you guys take it easy and have a good one. Oh yeah, Miho rides bikes. Salad rides bikes. Okay, I don't. Oh, the Hades. That's right. Now, Paradox. I'm not too. I'm writing this down. I think I might have this information here. We're gonna do some stuff here. Sala. I did react to Hades, a Hades video. You know why? It caught my eye. For the same reason probably caught your eye. Yeah, that's the one who's wearing the leather bikini with the spikes coming out of it. You click for the image, you stay for the music. If you're gonna be honest, you might say, "No, I don't click for the image. I just click because it was." Oh, okay. I'm not saying you stay because of the image. There's some people who hate these women and hate the fans because they think we're only fans because they just so happen to be hot. I'm like, no, that's not the only reason. I mean, It's not the only reason. They're good. Anyway, with that said, y'all take it easy. This one is official. I'll see y'all next time.